What's up guys, Headquarters here, and today we're going to be looking at a couple of other Mystic Western Game Jam games. We got Riverbones up first from Turn Follow, which is a lovely little game. And you drift down the river of bones. And that's how the game starts. It plonks you right down in this deep canyon gorge. In the west, the river, and there's a dead buffalo, what the remains of a cart, and a fire. And you approach the fire when you get up on land, and it takes you to a little vignette. And you press enter. And the first one is the hotel. And now, the graphics in this game are not the best, obviously, because it's a game jam game, but they're very evocative. These simple, clean lines and the sort of standard grey of the engine, it works for the game. It works. It's not to its detriment. And you start off, and there's a man in the bath who you can go have a chat with. And the story is slowly revealed through these little scenes that play out as you travel down the river, and you enter them through little campfires that are dotted along. You can see the smoke from way off, and each is in a different location, and the story unfurls as you travel down the river. And you find out more about Olivia, who's the character you play, and her travelling companion, and the people that pursue them. And in the interests of keeping the story a mystery, I am going to only show snippets of these little vignettes so that you can go away and play it yourself. I'll leave a link to the game in the description below, and you'll be able to go and find it, play it yourself, and find out what's going on with that gold and the people that are following them, and see whether you can find his sweater down the back of the chest of drawers, because I couldn't. And it's odd, the cast of characters. There's some skeletons, which always make for great talking companions in games, I find. And they're sort of done up in the Mexican Day of the Dead sort of thing, getting a whole Grim Fandango vibe off them, which is nice. And so you go out from the hotel in this first little scene that I'm showing you, and it's sort of like a black and white noir film with that lighting there, which is lovely. And I don't know where the gold is. And yeah, the story just slowly unfolds, and you keep going down the river and seeing more of the story, and then eventually you reach the end. And this game has a fantastic conclusion. I'm not going to spoil it, but here's a little scene from later on in the game where you and an assistant are hanging out in a lake. Yeah, there's no deep mechanical difficulties here. It's a very story-driven game, but I think it works for what it is. Yeah. So that was Riverbones from Turn Follow Games. There's the details, and as I said before, I'm going to leave a link to the game in the description, and it was part of the Mystic Western Game Jam. And now we're going to look at another game. And this one is Beyond the Pleasure Principle by Christian Kronstrand. And it's very odd, this one. Again, it's a very story-driven game, but it's quite different. I travelled as far as I could get and found nothing. You start off in a gorge, again similar to Riverbones, but this time you're in this sort of velvety, monochrome, cracked earth desert, and you just wander and walk as these strange noises go on behind you. No more fighting. And small lines of text appear throughout your travels around this small little landscape with the stars above. Now, the theme of the Mystic Western Game Jam, the secret theme that was revealed at the start, was constellations. So all the games have to feature stars in them at some point, or something to do with constellations. And this is a game that transports you to another place. And it reads out like some odd Nietzschean philosophy along the bottom, and is one you need to experience yourself. So again, I've only shared snippets. And I think I'll leave it there for today. Thank you for watching. I'll cover more from Mystic Western Game Jam in the future. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now!